Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be President of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president!
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 30.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Welcome to CobraCast, the IRL. That opening was a little bit sweeter tonight, considering what all is going on surrounding the great 45th president of the United States of America, the greatest president of my lifetime, Donald J. Trump. There's a lot to talk about Trump related. There's a lot. And we're going to start out probably talking about his social media return, but that to me is tied into what the big story is, which isn't being discussed on the level that I would have expected it to be discussed at this point in time. Maybe enough people have realized what a sham all of this indictment and investigation stuff is, but it's a huge story. It's Donald Trump, and I'm going to get into it a little bit later. I think they're actually going to do it too. I think there's a realistic possibility that they do it next week, and I'm going to explain why. But how's everybody doing today? It is awesome to see all of you. Snake Pit in the house. Cobra crew, rise up. Let's go. I hope everybody is ready for a party tonight because we have a lot to cover. We had a great episode of Friday Night Tights. And it was awesome having Benny Johnson on. Benny Johnson is a friggin' rock star. We're also going to talk about it. Tim Pool, he freed his chat, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, all of you losers with no money, you can actually speak. You can actually speak in Tim Pool's chat now. He's decided to allow you to speak now until, of course, he decides you can't speak again. So he made all these people pay all of this money just to comment publicly in his chat, only to then free the chat up once again. But he's not in it for the money, guys. He's not in it for the money. He doesn't need the money. He could go and get in a van and live out by the lake right now, like he said so many times, but he's not in it for the money. Like, I don't care, man, make your money, but don't sit there and say you're not in it for the money when you're clearly in it for the money. You're clearly in it for the money. There's nothing wrong with being in it for the money. But when you're going to sit there and say you're not in it for the money, that's a joke. That's ridiculous. And anybody with a working brain and the slightest bit of common sense already knows that. But I see all of you. Yes, Benny Johnson was awesome. Benny Johnson was the best. And he's great, man. I love Benny. He's just a good guy. He cares about everything that we're doing. He cares about what's going on in the world. And really do appreciate him greatly. John Joseph Gray for $4.99 says, hey, Jeremy, have you ever drank 14 drink before? I don't know what 14 drink is. Can't say that I have. I'm pretty picky when it comes to my drinks and my food, though. As is Wonky Eyebrow. Intro was fun. Great FNT tonight. It was a banger. That was a great episode of Friday Night Tights. Zinny Biscuit, 4th 3-day weekend in a row. Let's go. Hell yes. Agent X sending some love. Hail CobraCast. Thank you. CobraCast IRL, the single best show on YouTube with IRL in the title. You know it. I know it. Indie Racing League. I'm a big fan of racing. Indie Racing League. That's all it is. That's all it is. So you can't say anything else about that. Benny was good. And obviously coming off of last week and everything that happened last week, it was nice to have Benny on there. And someone that actually just appreciates what we do and what is going on. And not even just necessarily what we do, but just understands the bigger ramifications of what's going on. You know what I mean? Because there are bigger ramifications. And with the reports of what we're hearing about Donald Trump, people need to realize, bro, your shit is serious. All right? Shit is serious. They expect to put this man in handcuffs next week. And do you want to know why? Do you want to know why this is going to happen? I mean, I think most of you kind of already understand it, but I'm going to give everybody time. I'm going to give everybody time to roll in here, kick back, relax, get your favorite drink, pop open a cold one if you drink alcohol. No problem here. Maybe just because I don't drink doesn't mean you can't. Just do it responsibly is all I ask. But get you some pizza, sandwiches, whatever works for you, because we're going to talk about all of this stuff going on. All of it. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. That's a simple request from a simple man. I've got the swig of water for the working man here. It's good, too. It's good. D-Day Cobra, have you seen U.S. presidents play Mario Kart Wii 5? Funniest thing ever. I've seen a few of those, and they are good. They are really good. Those Mario Kart Wii ones are really, really good. East Coast Toasted Boy, Rippa missed out. All hail CobraCast in real life. Thank you. What do you mean Rippa missed out? What do you mean? What did my boy Rippa miss out on? I don't follow what you're saying there. Joe C, Pure Blood, another great week of broadcasting for CobraCast and Geeks and Gamers. I appreciate everything you guys do for us. Keep it rocking. Cheers. Thank you. John Joseph Gray, sorry, I meant 14 alcoholic drinks. No, I do not drink alcoholic drinks. I've never had alcohol, never have, never will. I've never smoked. I've never drank. I've never done drugs. Never will. If there was ever a guarantee in life, those will be your 3 guarantees. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, D-Day Cobra, whatever you want to call me, Grifter, whatever. I will never drink. I will never smoke, and I will never do drugs. And in terms of just I'm not even a big fan of I don't even like taking medication. I will, if you have a headache or back pains or something like that, I will, but I'm really reluctant to even take medication. It's just not my thing. And I don't like to be reliant upon stuff. Again, let me be clear. I do take medication. If I do, if you have a cold or if you have a headache or something, yes, but I don't rely on that. It's kind of a, man, my head's killing me to the point I got to do something to stop the throbbing. You know what I mean? And that's just how I've always been. I don't like relying on medicine, but it is necessary. It's necessary for people, for sure. The only drug I'm addicted to is Fortnite, apparently, because I can't stop playing that fucking game. But in terms of actual stuff like there, no, not at all. Medication is a necessity. It is. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm not at all, because I do whenever. And so, if it's throbbing, you need to release, bro. Well said. Well said. Fortnite and Culver's. Yes. Do I drink coffee? No, I do not drink coffee. I've never tried coffee. I drink Mountain Dew and I drink Dr. Pepper. So, all right, we've got where we at? Those memes, man. I'm dead. Oh yeah, okay. Rippa missed out. I got you. My bad. Thank you, East Coast Toasted Boy. So more R says, Jeremy, I made a president AI vid you can share. Drop it in our Discord if you're in our Discord. I can in the Snake Pit Discord. Gerald Armstrong, straight edge Jeremy. What is the actual definition of straight edge? Because I was a wrestling fan. What does straight edge actually mean? So straight edge meaning. What does that mean? Straight edge meaning says, it's just a Encyclopedia Britannica. Straight edge follows so alcohol, tobacco, recreational drugs, and promiscuous sex. Well, I mean, some also abstain from caffeine and follow a vegan or vegetarian diet. Well, no. It's strictly alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. That's it. Everything else, no. So, I can't claim to be a follower of any of the other stuff. So, yeah, the vegan stuff, miss me with that nonsense. I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life at all. Let's see. ZD Killian says best show of on late night. Let's go. That's what's up. No non-medical drugs. Got you, locked and loaded Latino. What's up, Rolo in the chat? Words of Paradise, $20. Big fan. First live viewing. Been watching with my grandma who hates Trump, but says she likes you because you seem reasonable and likes you put Gavin in his place on Friday Night Tights. Would love a channel shout out. Words of Paradise. Well, first of all, thank you, Words of Paradise. And thank you to your grandmother who, even though she's not a fan of Trump, she likes me and she likes the show. And that is all I ask for. I have never asked for anybody to, agree with everything I say or agree with everything that, my opinions or anything like that. So all I ask you is to hear me out. And if we don't see eye to eye, that's cool. If I'm not your cup of tea, that's cool. But ultimately, when you have people that just screech on social media because I don't have the right opinion or that they have, or if I don't like a movie they like, they seem to think I'm the worst person in the world. Those are the people that I think are lunatics. But if people that just don't like me or either just like me but disagree with me, that's fine. That's all I've ever asked for. That's all I'll ever ask for in life. That's it. So hello to your grandmother and shout out to your channel, Words of Paradise. So good stuff, man. Thank you. Disco Cobra, where you been, Disco Cobra? I hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see Disco Cobra here. Quick question. Do you consider yourself more of a console gamer or a PC only guy? What are your thoughts on PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox? I like both, but I might be leaning on console since I grew up with PlayStation. So I'm 100% a console guy. Console gamer right here. Console master race. All right. Console master race. I've got a PS5. I've got an Xbox Series X. I've got a Nintendo Switch. I'm not much of a PC gamer at all. So yes, I'm 100% PC gamer. Now, in terms of what are my thoughts on PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, I'm a Nintendo guy first and foremost. I think the other two are fine. I think Sony and Xbox compete with each other. I think Nintendo competes with itself. So that's it. So 100% a console guy. And if you ask me who my console preference is, it's always going to be Nintendo, always. Because I grew up with Nintendo, even though I liked Sega Genesis. you know, I was always a console guy. So thank you. Good to see you, Disco Cobra. Hayden, my boy Hayden, $50 says, yo. Just says, yo. Hayden Wayne walking in and just slapping it on the table. Hayden was on Friday night, or I saw his super chat on Friday Night Tights, talking about how Jennifer Lawrence created the banking industry. I gave you a shout out on FNT, my friend. But good to see you here. Wubio the Cocker Spaniel. Elden Ring is the better drug than Fortnite. Elden Ring's amazing. Elden Ring is truly amazing. No doubt about that. Love that game. Mind-blowingly amazing game. So again, with the Fortnite stuff, dude, like literally like whatever it was, a year and a half ago, I just trashed that game constantly. I trashed it. I said it was the worst game ever. I played it once. I thought it was stupid. Used a lot of gamer words to describe it. Made fun of people that did. And by the way, see, that's the thing about nerds and geeks and all of that. So like when you're a Gavin McGinnis type of guy and you made your kind of name off of just shitting all over nerds and geek culture, you can't come in there and just talk shit. All right. You haven't earned the right to do that. Now, nerds make fun of nerds all day long. Geeks make fun of geeks all day long. That's what we do. Like, we just make fun of each other. We roast each other. So me being a gamer, I can call you gamer words all day long for playing games I don't like or watching shows that I don't like or all that. It's meant to be playful, but it's meant to be, you know, it's in good fun. That's what we do. You know what I mean? We just shit talk each other. And you can talk as much shit on a nerd as you want, but not if you want to sit there from afar and talk shit. No. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. So, Kevin just dropped 20 gifted D-Day Cobra memberships. 20. I'm going to give you guys a meme just for that. We got super chats rolling in. We got gifted memberships rolling in. So it's time to share something extremely funny with you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I give to you none other than the biggest meme on the internet, Brian Stelter.
On Friday, I was about to go get dinner for my kids when Donald Trump Jr. attacked me in his speech at CPAC. Something about me looking like a gender-neutral potato head.
The fact that he said something about me looking like a gender-neutral potato head. Oh my God, that's such a good meme. That's such a good meme. Oh my God, dude. Brian Stelter is a legitimate clown. Disco Cobra. I'm always around. I hang with Camelot 331 chats the most, but I'm all over the place. Also regarding consoles, very credible source playing PS5 Pro is in development. Might release next year. Thoughts on that idea? I have heard the reports about the PS5 Pro that's potentially in development. I don't know about that, man. I don't. The PlayStation 5, we haven't even been able to keep the PlayStation 5 on the I've literally never seen a PlayStation 5 well, I take that back. I saw a shipment come into a Best Buy, but I have never walked into a Walmart or a Target or any store and seen PlayStation 5s like on the shelf to buy. Never seen it. Now the PlayStation 5 is crushing it in the sales department. Okay. It's crushing it, but you can't keep them in. So it's like, I don't know what do they sold? Like 30 million units right now worldwide. It will sell 100 million units if they just keep if they keep enough product out there. It will. So I don't know about that story. I watch RGT85 and I watch Spawn Wave a lot. Those are two great gaming channels. If you're not aware of them, you should. I think RGT knows of me. I don't know if Spawn Wave does. I've said previously I thought those guys would hate my guts if they knew who I was. RGT seems to not hate me, which is shocking to me. But regardless if whatever they think of me, it doesn't matter. They make great content. They make fantastic content. And that's all that matters to me. And so those are good guys. So yeah, I just don't see that being I don't see a PS5 Pro releasing right now because they haven't even gotten the regular PS5 off the ground, it feels like. But maybe they're going to come out with the PS5 Pro. Maybe they have some upgrades that they want to make to that system. It's just such a strange thing. Hayden just dropped 50 gifted memberships, ladies and gentlemen. Hayden just dropped 50 gifted memberships. Are you kidding me? You guys are insane tonight. I haven't even gotten into the first topic and you're already blowing my mind. Holy shit. The snake pit is off the chain already. Wow.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. What just happened?
Got a Christanova appearance. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Hayden. It's good to see you here, man. It's good to see you all here. Wow. Amazing. Crimson Eagle. Hail, CobraCast. Finally made it back. I got a social media question for you. I'm not tech savvy. Do you have a preferred way of contacting? No rush, Bubba. Keep doing what you're doing. All hail Zelda and hail the Master Nerds. Yeah, I mean, DMing me on Twitter is probably the best way. I have an open inbox over there. I see all of your messages, by the way. I don't respond to everybody for sure, clearly, but I see if you want to get a message to me or if there's something you want me to look at, DM me on Twitter at DDayCobra is the best way to get through to me. 100%. And so I do have open inbox on my D-Day Cobra account. So, what is wrong with you guys tonight? Just saw another 50 come in. Sir, Neof Strife. So, when is the GOAT of Wrestling video being done? Also, I've been getting into WWE lately, and Roman Reigns has turned heel since SummerSlam of 2020, and he's been doing really good as a heel role. WWE YouTube dropped a video showing his whole bloodline story. A 50. I guess this is the CobraCast. You guys are the Snake Pit, the Cobra crew. Okay. So I got to talk to all of you. All right. So what's happening on this channel? And this has been happening since the very first episode of CobraCast IRL. So let me talk to you a little bit about me as a YouTuber and the person that runs Geeks and Gamers, the person that has always tried to figure out what direction to take each channel because each channel is different. Obviously, collectively, Geeks and Gamers with the channels, the direct channels, and then some of the extended channels like mine and Ryan's and Josiah's, we have over 1 million subscribers collectively across the board. Probably like 1.5 million when it's all said and done. When you start looking at everybody's channels, that's amazing. But it also is a wide spider web of content. And I always hated, hate is the wrong word. I always loved and hated, I guess. I was always torn at the fact that the Geeks and Gamers channel was always reliant on me. Obviously, that's a good thing. It makes me feel good that my personality drove that channel and I grew that channel and I built that channel. But it always sucked because I never wanted Geeks and Gamers to be the D-Day Cobra Jeremy-centric channel. I wanted it to be the Geeks and Gamers channel. So I've struggled with bringing new personalities onto that. My videos would always track better than almost everybody else's, yada, yada, yada. And so now that we've kind of cemented this channel and we're doing really good on this channel, creatively, it's opening up opportunities for me on the main channel and to do different stuff on the main channel and to start growing that into a true Geeks and Gamers channel that's about the team. It's about geek culture, not about Jeremy bitching about Hollywood. And so this is why this channel has been such a blessing lately. With that said, this is a long version of me saying that now I can start opening us up to those nerdy discussions over there. And I would love to get this wrestling thing done within the next year, a big live, not year, next month, in the next month. I would love to do that because we can have a huge live stream with a lot of different personalities that love wrestling, and we can do that and maybe make it a once a month type of deal. Maybe we just have a big wrestling discussion once a month with a bunch of different personalities. You know what I mean? That's what I would love to see. So maybe in the next month we can get that started and we can make it a monthly thing. Like once a month we can do this big GOAT of wrestling, or the GOAT of wrestling would be the first one. The next one we could just make it an open-ended discussion about maybe old school wrestling, new school wrestling. And of course this is intertwined with all the video game stuff and the movie stuff and all of that. So that's your long answer. There's Rogue Attraction. What up, Rogue Attraction? How you doing, Tom? What the fuck? Hayden just dropped another 50. What the fuck? The show hasn't even been going for 30 minutes. Oh my gosh. What the hell is going on? This is amazing.
Oh man, it was absolutely amazing.
CobraCast is lit right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hayden just dropped another 50. The chat's moving so fucking fast. Hayden with another 10. Welcome to the snake pit, everyone. Wow. Swig of water for Hayden and for all the new members. Jeez, man. Hayden and Kevin are just dropping memberships like it is insane. My goodness. Okay, we got to get into some topics. We've been going for 26 minutes, almost 30. You guys are overwhelming me with super chats and memberships. I'm humbled. I'm humbled beyond belief. Deflect says drops 20. True humility is being able to accept compliments with grace. You are an inspiration, dude. Keep it up. Thank you, Deflect. I appreciate that. What are you guys doing to me right now? Kevin just dropped 50 gifted memberships. Alice in Blunderland, who I remember, Alice, I remember you from that first ever few CobraCasts. I remember you dropping, all the support on there. Alice in Blunderland just drops 10 gifted memberships. That's a total of 60 between those two. We're up to 143 new members right now. 143. You guys are... Mark Schaefer just dropped a 20 and says, CobraCast car videos, hail Cobra. What the hell is happening right now? Jonathan Bordeaux says, let's all laugh at Ryan and Purdue. What is going on? You guys are overwhelming me. I don't get overwhelmed very often. Disco Cobra would be really cool to get multiple personalities talking about some old school weaseling. I'm more of a late 90s, early 2000s era. Stone Cold was my favorite. Loved his rivalry with The Rock. Thank you, Disco Cobra. And yeah, that's it. That's exactly where I'm at, too. That's exactly where I'm at. What are you guys doing to me? Just another guy just dropped a $49.99 super chat. Love what you and the Geeks and Gamers crew are doing. Hoping to work with y'all sometime. Grassroots geeks making what they love. Nothing better. God bless America, and thank you for your service. That is awesome. That is awesome. Holy shit. My goodness, man. Unbelievable. Somebody just asked me a question in the chat. And yes, I still read. I'm trying to read every comment. I'm overwhelmed, but I'm trying to read every comment. Someone asked me about BitChute, and I can't find it now. Somebody asked me about uploading to BitChute. I can't find it. Oh my God. Anyway, as far as BitChute goes, you're right. Jed, Hailstorm, take notes. We need to map my D-Day Cobra channel to BitChute. We already have a Geeks and Gamers account over there. We need to get a D-Day Cobra account, and we need to get it mirrored over to BitChute. That's a great question. I can't find the question, but I did see the comment go by. Chris Varcella, this was happens when you stream on St. Patrick's Day, drunk spamming super chats. I didn't even think about that. Hayden, it's more than 143 memberships, bro. Way more. Oh, did we get more? Oh my God, now we're up to 186. What is going on? Oh my gosh, man. 186 new members tonight. 186 is what it's telling me anyway. I don't know if it's still catching up or what. Goodness. You guys. Amazing. I'm just blown away right now. Thank you. Love all the hard work you guys do. Would love to see you guys talk on past wrestling, maybe even modern. Love the content. Also, see y'all at MegaCon. Yes. So not only will I be at MegaCon, but the crew, everybody's going to be there. Like Jay's going to be there. Krista's going to be there. Steph's going to be there. Beardo's going to be there. I think Jed will be there. Locked and Loaded Latinos will be there. Rogue Attraction is going to be there. We're going to have a panel at MegaCon on Saturday here in Orlando, April 1st at, I think it's 2:30 p.m. We will be in the information and everything like that. So I hope to see you guys come out there and support us. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Swiggin' the Water. Swig of water. That's what's up right there. Man, you guys are incredible. What is going on? Should have said swigging water. No problem, man. I heard what you were saying. Okay, there's a lot to talk about. You guys have overwhelmed me, which I greatly appreciate. Was not expecting that, but I should start expecting it because this is what CobraCast has become. It's become my favorite thing. I mean, obviously, like Tuesday night's main event, we had like 4,500 people watching Tuesday night's main event. Tuesday night's main event is just rocking and rolling. I laughed so hard during that show. Obviously, Friday Night Tights is just another level. I love the Mario Kart streams. I love the Fortnite streams. And, you know, obviously, our daily show has been rocking and rolling on Geeks and Gamers Monday through Friday. That's doing really well. Really happy about that. But this CobraCast thing is just like, it's just... What did I say when I first started this? I felt that all the big panel shows that I do, those are awesome and I love them. But I felt like I lost connection with the chat and the audience a little bit just because I stopped doing solo streams. So I try my best to, you know, kind of pay attention to everything going on. But that's what CobraCast has been. CobraCast has been an opportunity for me to reconnect with the audience and reconnect with all of you and the memes and the laughing and the joking and also giving you a little bit of my personality, which I think doesn't really come across in panel streams as much as I would like it to. Mark Shaver says, how does one gift memberships? So I did this the other day on Ryan's channel for the first time. I gifted memberships. So I think all you have to do is you have to click the membership button. I'm signed into my channel, so I can't actually do the prompts right now. Actually, let me see. So, okay, if you click the $, then it should, now I'm on desktop right now. It should say membership and membership gifting. And then you can click membership gifting and then it should give you the options from there. Pretty straight. I think you have to be a member to gift memberships. I think that's how it goes. So if I'm not mistaken, Dominic, what's up, Dominic? After intense study, I have determined that your knuckles have more hair than your eyebrows. Your T levels are peak. I don't have any hair. I have eyebrows. They're light. I have light features. But my haters think I don't even have hair on my head. Not that Dominic's a hater, but I do have eyebrows. They're just very light. There's nothing I can do about it, though. The internet thinks I have no eyebrows. Make Drunk Cobra Theory great again. God, that show was so good. That show was fantastic. I loved that show. We got 1,000 people here. We have been cooking. We have been preheating the oven. And now we got to actually talk about some stuff, guys. You guys have made this first 30 minutes just insane, beyond belief. Thank you. But there is some serious stuff to talk about. And we're going to get back to the chat. We're going to get back to your super chats. But we have to talk about everything going on right now. And right now, as it stands, Fox News is reporting that Donald Trump could be going to jail as early as next week. Now, let's talk about all of this. First, let's listen to the clip from Fox News so you guys can understand exactly what we're talking about here. So right here, this is from Kim.com. It says, Joe Biden and his deep state puppeteers will stop at nothing to prevent Trump from running in 2024. Trump knows too much and would likely deliver on his promises to obliterate the deep state after everything they have done to him, his family, and America. So this is from Fox News right here.
Now, we are learning that the Manhattan DA's office has asked for a meeting with law enforcement ahead of a potential Trump indictment. This is coming to Fox News from a source in the courts. The meeting, which was requested yesterday and has not been set yet, is to discuss logistics for sometime next week, which would mean that they are anticipating an indictment next week. Same source who's familiar with the planning said they will go over security preparations in and around the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Secret Service will take the lead in what they will allow or will not allow. The source cautioned, mentioning, for instance, that the decision to handcuff the president, a former president, or not, they will set the tone and will escort him into the courtroom. There will be coordination between all of us, the source said, but we will defer to the Secret Service. The battle will be between Secret Service and DA Alvin Bragg. They will decide how and when he'll get into the building, and they are not going to leave him. The source believes that the former president will still have to be fingerprinted and processed like every other defendant. So this is a huge development if Alvin Bragg has decided to go ahead with a felony indictment of the former president.
Now, this is I want you to really pay attention to this last part right here, okay? I want you to listen to this last part, which I think is the most important part of it.
President. This was a charge that the federal officials refused to prosecute on or even really pursue. This was a misdemeanor in New York that Alvin Bragg has decided to elevate to a felony, while at the same time downgrading other felonies to misdemeanors. So we'll be watching this to see how it all unfolds to get more information as it comes in.
I want to play that one more fucking time. One more time. Let's play that one more time. Did you guys hear what he said?
Of the former president. This was a charge that the federal officials refused to prosecute on or even really pursue. This was a misdemeanor in New York that Alvin Bragg has decided to elevate to a felony, while at the same time downgrading other felonies to misdemeanors. So we'll be watching this to see how it all unfolds to get more information as it comes in. Sam?
Absolutely ridiculous. And I just saw you, Dominic, dropping another 50 gifted memberships. What is going on? And I'm going to get to that here in a minute. I am furious as an American citizen right now, hearing this news. Here's what I think is going to happen. This is what my prediction is right here. My prediction is they have lost the January 6th narrative, haven't they? Okay. Now, what do we think? What's the January 6th? Okay. January 6th. Yeah. Okay. January 6th. Right here. Okay. So essentially, let me find it. Right there. Okay. So essentially, this is it right here. Okay. We all know this picture right here, okay? This picture. This was the January 6th picture that every news organization and every leftist has ran with for the last, 2 years? Insurrection, yada, 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 yada. Now, that whole narrative is gone. It's over. January 6th narrative is dead. It is done. There's nothing else for it. What do they not have now? They need a new picture. And they want, because listen to me, Donald Trump is not going to, Donald Trump is not going anywhere. It's not going to happen. Hang on. Donald Trump, something was playing in my headphones. Donald Trump is not going to be found guilty of anything. That is not going to happen. But if they can indict him, they can arrest him, and they can get a picture with him in handcuffs, and they will use that picture all the way up to the 2024 election. That's what they want. They want a picture with Donald Trump in handcuffs so that they can use that and label him a criminal and label him a danger. That's what this is all about. They just want that picture so that they can make that picture matter to the people that have no critical thinking whatsoever. And it will backfire. I 100% believe that this will be a monumental backfire that I don't think we're prepared for this, dude. If they arrest Trump, this is going to get ugly. This is going to get ugly. And do you know what? That's the other part of this. They want it to get ugly. They want this to get ugly. They want people lashing out. They want to create a real insurrection because they couldn't actually get what they wanted out of the fake insurrection. So they want to create people mad. They want to create violence. They want to create unrest. That's what they want to do. And I think there's a realistic possibility that this could happen next week. I do. I think this is a realistic possibility. Coincidentally, as of today, Donald Trump, he comes back to, no, he's not on Twitter yet. So he comes back to YouTube and he comes back to Facebook with all of this going on. Interesting timing, don't you think? And I think he released a video today, if I'm not mistaken. Is this it? So he releases this today. I have not watched this yet. Okay. I have not watched what I'm about to show you. And by the way, Dominic, 50 gifted memberships, man. We have 236 new members. I see you, Hayden. This is 100% trying to spark a second January 6th. Yes. Look what Trump said today. Look at this right here. Share screen. I think this is today. Donald Trump Jr. posted this today. So Donald Trump Jr. posted this. Only Trump can prevent World War III, and you know it. It also seems like he may be the only one that actually wants to prevent it. I have not watched this video yet, but here we go.
We have never been closer to World War III than we are today.
I can't bump the audio up, by the way, guys. So I apologize if the audio's low, but I can't bump it up any.
Under Joe Biden, a global conflict between nuclear armed powers would mean death and destruction on a scale unmatched in human history. It would be nuclear Armageddon. Nothing is more important than avoiding that nightmare. We will avoid it, but we need new leadership. Every day this proxy battle in Ukraine continues, we risk global war. We must be absolutely clear that our objective is to immediately have a total cessation of hostilities. All shooting has to stop. This is the central issue. We need peace without delay. In addition, there must also be a complete commitment to dismantling the entire globalist neocon establishment that is perpetually dragging us into endless wars, pretending to fight for freedom and democracy abroad, while they turn us into a third world country and a third world dictatorship right here at home. The State Department, the defense bureaucracy, the intelligence services, and all of the rest need to be completely overhauled and reconstituted to fire the deep staters and put.
If they arrest Donald Trump and he ultimately wins the presidency in 2024, can you imagine how scorched earth he is going to go? Go ahead and do it, Democrats. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Motivate him and motivate his base, because you are not going to win in 2024 if you arrest this man. You're probably not going to win at this point anyway. But go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Because he's got nothing to lose. If he wins, he's got 4 years. Done. You've thrown everything at this guy. You've thrown every single thing at this man. He's the most investigated human being we have ever seen. And they've literally had to change the rules in order to potentially indict him, because they had to change it.
Put America first. We have to put America first. Finally, we have to finish the process we began under my administration of fundamentally reevaluating NATO's purpose and NATO's mission. Our foreign policy establishment keeps trying to pull the world into conflict with a nuclear-armed Russia based on the lie that Russia represents our greatest threat. But the greatest threat to Western civilization today is not Russia. It's probably, more than anything else, ourselves and some of the horrible USA-hating people that represent us. It's the abolition of our national borders. It's the failure to police our own cities. It's the destruction of the rule of law from within. It's the collapse of the nuclear family and fertility rates like nobody can believe is happening. It's the Marxists who would have us become a godless nation worshiping at the altar of race and gender and environment. And it's the globalist class that has made us totally dependent on China and other foreign countries that basically hate us. These globalists want to squander all of America's strength, blood, and treasure, chasing monsters and phantoms overseas while keeping us distracted from the havoc they're creating right here at home. These forces are doing more damage to America than Russia and China could ever have dreamed. Evicting the sick and corrupt establishment is the monumental task for the next president. And I am the only one who can do it. I'm the only one that can get the job done. I know exactly what has to be done.
Fantastic way of putting it. And this is what he's got to do. All right. I love you, Trump. Obviously, everybody knows that. He needs to stop with the DeSantis stuff. Okay. I don't think he's wrong with the DeSantis stuff, but it doesn't matter. He's got to stop because it's a distraction. You can hit DeSantis when he hits you or when he runs, but he needs to stop with the DeSantis stuff. Because it's not helping. Staying on point is what's helping more than anything. That is 100% true. Now there's another one too, and this was uploaded by the Trump War Room that I did not watch because I saw this all during Friday Night Tight, so I haven't watched these yet. So right here we go.
These 4 horrible, radical left Democrat investigations of your all-time favorite president, me, is just a continuation of the most disgusting witch hunt in the history of our country. It's gone on forever with Russia, and Ukraine, and the Mueller hoax. It's an absolute disgrace what's going on. They even spied on my campaign. And remember this, with all of the work that they did on Mueller, no collusion. That's what the answer was all no collusion. Whether it's the Mar-a-Lago raid or the Unselect Committee hoax, the perfect Georgia phone call, it was absolutely perfect, or the Stormy Horseface Daniels extortion plot. They're all sick, and it's fake news. Our enemies are desperate to stop us.
He's still calling her Horseface Daniels. This dude sitting here talking like everything he's saying. This is serious stuff. They're investigating him. They've attacked his family, and he still has time to work in the Horseface Daniels. God, I love this dude so much, man.
Because they know that we are the only ones who can stop them, and they know it very strongly. And they're looking at the polls where not me, but we are up by so much. They can't even believe it. We won twice, and now we've got to win a third time. They know that we can defeat them. They know that we will defeat them, but they're not coming after me. They're coming after you. I'm just standing in their way, and I always will stand in their way. Thank you very much.
That is the best line. He needs to make this his campaign rallying cry right there. That is it. Please repeat this every single time you speak, Trump. This is what you have to say.
But they're not coming after me. They're coming after you. I'm just standing in their way, and I always will stand in their way. Thank you very much.
Great. Oh my, it's the best line. That's all he has to say every time because it's the most accurate thing in the world. Now, again, for those that are just tuning in, I just need you. I need you guys to hear what we heard earlier from this Fox News report. We're just going to play the end of it, but this is the most important part of this. All right, because this is insane. Listen to the end one more time as we set the table for this. And of course, Twitter video is not working on me. So are you going to work Twitter? Come on. Let me refresh. Right here. Why is Twitter video? Twitter video is terrible right now. Maybe it's not going to work on me. Today, Twitter, today. All right. I guess we're going to try this one more time. There we go.
The felony indictment of the former president. This was a charge that the federal offense. So this is a huge development. If Alvin Bragg has decided to go ahead with a felony indictment of the former president, this was a charge that the federal officials refused to prosecute on or even really pursue. This was a misdemeanor in New York that Alvin Bragg has decided to elevate to a felony, while at the same time downgrading other felonies to misdemeanors. So we'll be watching this to see how it all unfolds to get more information as it comes in. Sam?
This is insanity. How? Like, we've seen this happen so many times now. And does this not tell you that Trump is he's continued to be right about everything? They are literally changing the rules in real time. They did that again earlier a few years ago during a certain, time in our country's history. Changed rules. Remember that one? Changed the rules. But of course, that didn't happen either, apparently. They're doing it right in front of our faces right now. They're literally changing the rules so that they can indict this man, so they can put him in handcuffs, so they can take pictures because their January 6th narrative is blown up in their faces. That is where we are. It's disgusting in every way possible.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
It's unbelievable. I'm so tired of this. And, this is, they are terrified right now. They're terrified. Remember this old clip? Remember this old clip of Trump? This man's been talking like this for a long time.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I agree with you on NATO. I agree with you on other countries. I don't want to single out Japan. I don't want to single out Saudi Arabia, but these are countries that people understand the kind of wealth we're talking about. And I will single them out. But there are many other countries and taking tremendous advantage of this, including NATO. If you look at the payments that we're making to NATO, they're totally disproportionate with everybody else's, and it's ridiculous. As far as other causes that are near and dear, this is the cause, because if we can solve this, then we're able to take care of something that I consider to be ultimately of ultimate importance, and that is the homeless situation, that is the farmers, that is the sick. We don't have any money. This country is busted. And it's busted because we're doing things that we shouldn't be doing. If we had business ability in this country, we'd be making lots of profit, so-called surplus profit. And that profit, that money, could be going to defend and I literally mean defend our homeless and our poor and our sick and our farmers. And that's where we ought to be spending the money, not giving it to countries that don't give a damn for us to start off with.
Same guy that you just saw. He's just older. He doesn't talk as sharp as he used to. The man's getting old, but he's still the guy. He's the same fucking guy. And they hate his guts. They despise him for that very reason. So that's where we're at. Now, again, we do have him returning to platforms. It was, the announcement of YouTube bringing him back. I guess so. He's on Facebook. He made a post on Facebook. I don't know if I think I looked at it earlier. I'd never get on Facebook anymore, but let me go on Facebook. I went to Facebook to confirm if that was really his account, and it was. So right here. So he just makes this one post, and it's got 100,000 likes already on Facebook. Then you have him returning to YouTube. Thank you, Jay Hailstorm, for posting that on YouTube. And it's got, the views look very strange on that to me, because it's got 43,000 likes, but it's only got 200,000 views in 6 hours. So Donald Trump is back on some of the major platforms. He's still not back on Twitter. And I think that might have something to do with Truth Social. Even though I think True Social is just not a good platform. Trump has to get back on Twitter. He has to get back on Twitter. He has to get back on, he's back on Facebook, Instagram, all that. True Social is not good. I'm sorry. It's just not. All right. I have a True Social account. I don't like it. I never get notifications for it. I've tried to use it. It's not. The public square is Twitter. That's it. The public square is Twitter. Get back on Twitter, dude. Get back on Twitter and start roasting these people. Start getting your message out there. That's what has to happen. Trump needs to be back on Twitter. And he just has to. He just has to. That's just the bottom line. I mean, you not everybody likes Twitter, and I totally understand that, but that's where he has to be to get his message out there. Okay. Dominic dropped 50 gifted memberships. We have 237 new members because of all of you gifting memberships right now. 237 memberships. What is going on? This is insane. I just, Hayden 75, Hayden Wayne for $20. Says 100% Trump needs to stop with the DeSantis stuff. Attacks on DeSantis needs to wait until he's running or direct attack comes. Stay on point. 100% agree. 100% agree. I mean, there's just no doubt about that. Dark Obsidian, who just became a member earlier, and I saw you become a member, gifted 5 more D-Day Cobra memberships. 242 members. What is going on? I'm going to have to do a members only stream, I guess. I'm going to do a members only stream for you guys. Maybe that's where I'll just play Fortnite. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a members only stream and just do Fortnite for the members. I don't know. You guys, this is insane. I'm blown away. I really am. Celebrity Jeremy says D-Day Cobra as Trump's campaign advisor would be lit. I mean, I know people that know Trump. I know people that know Trump well. Call me, Donald. I'll make it happen. Call me, Donald. I would love to be Donald Trump's campaign advisor. I would let him know, don't talk shit about video games, okay? I agree with your reasoning for why you want to go after DeSantis. I don't agree with the timing. Stop attacking DeSantis. Let's wait and be the counterpuncher that you Always have been. But let the people see why you're counterpunching. Because if the people can't see why you're counterpunching, then you just come off as a jealous, insecure, beaten man. That's what you come off as when you counterpunch DeSantis and no one knows why. And 99% of the people out there have no idea why he's counterpunching DeSantis. So he has to stop counterpunching DeSantis. All right. The other things I would say is there are certain people in your administration from the previous administration that you do not need to have. And if you truly want to drain the swamp, now I understand you can't just drain the swamp. Okay. I know he can't just drain the swamp because you got to have some people with some knowledge. I understand that. With that said, I think there's a lot of people that understand how government works that might be risky, but I think it would be far better than to bring some of these rhinos into the equation. So you're going to have to be far better about picking the people that are in your inner circle. So it's just a little bit of me being his campaign advisor. And there's some other stuff we could get into. But yeah, 100%, man. Okay, you guys have, again, this is overwhelming me tonight on stuff. Blown away. Let's see where we're at. Doey says, Jeremy, here's some money. Thank you. And I think you posted in Discord because I saw the Lost Tales in the chat telling me. See, I try to read every single thing. Okay, I try. So the Lost Tales was telling me that Doey posted something in the Discord. I'll try to get to it. As is Wonky Eyebrow, the grift is real, Jeremy. How many streams today? This is the third stream. And I'm going to stream later, probably Fortnite on Twitch. Not probably Fortnite. I'm streaming Fortnite either on Twitch or I might just do a members stream. I don't know. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where are we at? It'll be Twitch. I'm not going to do the members only stream tonight. I'll have to work that out. Maybe that's a weekend thing or something because you guys are used to me doing the Twitch thing. I'm not going to take that from you. I'm not going to pull a Tim Pool and just not let you watch that if you're paying. So no, I won't do that. I won't do that. So I will do it on Twitch. So it's for everybody to watch. Won't do that. That wouldn't be right of me. So my apologies for even thinking about that. That would be fucked up. So it might get me more gifted memberships, but I'm not grifting that way because that's not right. So even if there's just 100 of you watching me over on Twitch, I can't grift you out. I can't grift you out of that. So, let's see. There's Kevin's 20 gifted memberships and he did another 50 after that. Mike Hill, have you seen the video of Chris Pratt doing an accurate Mario voice on a talk show? I haven't, but I know the video's there. But I don't want to watch it because I don't want to hear I'm trying to stay away from the Super Mario movie stuff now. I don't need to see anything else. I don't want to see anything else. I'm all in. I'm 100% invested. So I'm not going to watch anything, but I have heard about it. So there's Disco Cobra, Crimson Eagle. I got that one. Hayden with the 50 gifted memberships earlier. Insane. We're at 252. Who gifted more? Allison Blunderland with 10 more gifted memberships. We are up to 250 gifted memberships. Overwhelmed. Shaka Zulu. Difference between jokes and insults is intent. That's fair. You're right. That is true. So I was talking about Gavin McGinnis earlier, and like I said, with nerds, like we can insult people or we can joke on people all day. But if you just walk in and you're coming at it with that intent, you're 100% right about that. Gunco Mac, PS5 is harder to find than Gavin's peen. Darian Murphy, Sam Neill has agreed. I've form of cancer. What? Hang on. Agreed. I've form of cancer. Say what? Am I missing the joke there, Darian? Am I missing the joke? Okay, I got to Hayden's 50 gifted memberships, and then Kevin just dropped 50 more. What is going on tonight?
Hollywood's telling us this is the only discussion.
I apologize.
I'm just going crazy, man. I don't know what to say. This is wild. My goodness. Critic 19, member message. Hail Drunk 3PO, Eric K, and the chat. Did he just drop 50 more? Did he just drop 50 more? There's no. I've got to be behind. There's no way he dropped 50 more. There's no way. As I get to Hayden's hell or welcome to the snake pit, everyone. What is going on? Hayden just dropped 50 more. And then lying dog-faced pony soldier just dropped 50 more. You guys, what is happening tonight? Darian, oh, that's what you were saying. Sam Neill has an aggressive. Oh, that sucks. Sam Neill has an aggressive form of cancer. Okay, that's horrible. Yeah, I hate to hear that. Sam Neill is a legend, dude. I don't even know how many. The membership counter can't even keep up with how many memberships we have right now. It's still just gathering numbers. So I don't even know how many we've gained tonight. But I would imagine we're closing in on 400, maybe more than that. What is happening right now? This is unbelievable. Retitle the stream as want 50 gifted memberships. I got you, bro. Stream. This is unbelievable. I don't know what's going on. I don't deserve all of you at all. I just don't. I don't know how this is happening. I don't know why it's happening, but I'm very appreciative. Goodness. There's Alice's 10. There's Alice has been dropping. So Alice, you dropped 5. I didn't even see the 5 earlier that you dropped right after Hayden's snake pit comment. Then Alice dropped 5. Alice just dropped 10 more. What is happening right now? This is unbelievable. Chris Stallings just dropped 10. My goodness, man. What in the world? Swig of water for the working man. Literally every person watching the stream is going to have a freaking membership. Christopher Arcella still hasn't got one yet. Chris is sitting there. Where's it at? I saw your comment go by. And yeah, still hasn't gotten one yet. Yes, that is it right there. That is it. And I don't watch him enough to know, but I would imagine viewership had gone down too. I would imagine viewership went down as well, but I can't speak to that directly. There's more memberships being gifted right now. I just saw more. Yeah, this is insane. This is unbelievable. Now again, let's put it in perspective, because having 28,000 people is an insane amount of people by my standard, but Tim usually has 40. So I think he has hurt his channel. It doesn't mean he's going to be hurting, but that's exactly why. That's exactly why he has opened it back up. Super chats were drying up. Viewership was drying up because, as I've said, So the people that are here, the people that are here, like no matter what, if you super chat, if you like the videos, if you're a lurker, if you're a commenter, whatever you do, whatever capacity you're able to contribute, it doesn't mean you have to contribute financially. It never has and it never will. You will never have to financially contribute to enjoy my content on YouTube. But you just watching, even if you're lurking, it helps. And I, as a YouTuber, I understand that and I appreciate that. So I don't care how you're supporting. I'm just happy you're enjoying me enough to watch. And I guess Tim Pool's at a point now where he's like, oh, I'm so big, I can just shut my chat down so I can force people to pay $5 a month. Some people don't have $5 a month, Tim, or whatever the charge is. Some people don't have that. And with you having an audience that size to pull that card, I don't know, man. It just pisses me off. Lost Tales. Yeah, I tried to stop lurking. I've been lurking on Geeks and Gamers since 2017. Wow. Lost Tales been around for a while. It's Tim's content that's gotten boring. Nothing to do with the chat. Okay, that's fair. Again, I don't watch him enough. So so any viewers of his, if you know, whatever feedback you're willing to give. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Chris has got something for the chat. So FYI, if you're not receiving a membership, it's because you're not accepting gifts. You need to click the gifted subs tab and swipe right to accept gifts. So there you go right there. So Chris, thank you. That is something, I think there's like a little setting. So some people probably maybe it's a default setting. I'm not sure, but you may have to go into your settings and actually change that. Yeah. So there you go. Okay. I'll leave that up for a minute because I'm sure with all of the gifted memberships, there's probably people in the chat and they're like, why haven't I gotten any? Oh, that's I just saw another comment come in about it. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. God dang it. Not that one. Also, branded accounts. Branded accounts will not work. So keep that in mind too. So there's a couple of little caveats that go along with that. Yeah, I think it switched off by default. Okay, there we go. Kevin says, I'm a new lurker on Geeks and Gamers. Just having fun now. All right, Christopher says his accept is on. Poor Chris. All right, correct. Okay, so thank you guys for informing us. So it's the Snake Pit. If you're new to the channel, my name is D-Day Cobra, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, grifter, racist, sexist, misogynist. I don't know. I get called a lot of things on the internet, but I'm just a normal guy who happens to turn on a camera and some people like hearing what I have to say. That's ultimately who I really am. I'm just a regular guy who turned on a camera one day and started talking about movies and stuff, and a few people liked what I had to say. But I am the creator of Geeks and Gamers, a YouTube network of different channels. We have a great team of people. We have a website, all that good stuff. But this is my personal channel right here. And if you're here and you like what you see, you can be part of the Snake Pit. That's our chat. The Snake Pit is the chat. And yeah, that's where the party's happening. So the chat makes this channel. The chat makes all the channels. Tuesday night's main event, 4,500 people watching. You know why that's good? Because the chat makes it good. That's how we're able to give an entertaining, show. And so we meme, we laugh, we do a lot of that stuff. This right here, I should have made this the thumbnail, but I didn't. But I mean, this is it right here. This is kind of what I've been talking about all night right here. Boom. That's it. That is it. So 2050. They got Trump this time, boys. They got him this time. Art Vandalay says the Snake Pit is lit. That's right. That's right. Yeah, so we need to get the old person. We need to get this version in the chat too. Go back. I mute Jeremy. I'm just here for the chat. You know how many people watch Tim Pool? And Probably were the same way, and then he shut the chat down. Oh man, but yeah. Hey, you guys gotta let us know what you want to see. I don't know if Krista's watching right now, but she takes care of all the emojis and all of that stuff, so we'll have to keep that one in mind. Hayden says, welcome to the snake pit. That was earlier. Allison Blunderland, 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Eric K, I come for the chat. You meh. See, there's so many people like to chat more than me. You know what I mean? Eric K, I got that one. Kevin with 50 gifted memberships. That was earlier. Allison Blunderland, 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Mark Schaefer, CobraCast, Car Videos, Hail Cobra. Jonathan Bordeaux, I got that one. Disco Cobra. I got that one. Just Another Guy, that $49.99. I got that one. Let's see. Kaku says, hey, have you seen Jack Murphy's new grift, Rebel Health? It sounds like he's pushing some kind of TRT steroid clinic. Really? Oh my God. I'll have to look into that one. Dark Obsidian, I got that one. And your 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Jared Armstrong. Jeremy, remember Do-Rag Vince? Yes. Who is it? Is that you that dropped, Gerald? Is that you that keeps dropping Do-Rag Vince? Under my replies. Let's see. Is this you? Here we go, right here. Somebody keeps dropping this under my replies. Do-Rag Vince. It's the fucking best thing ever. That's Greedo Gaming. That's Greedo Gaming. When Vince McMahon was acting like I love Vince McMahon, dude. I love Vince McMahon. So damn good. Oh, man. Gang Stalker just dropped 5 more gifted memberships. What? Okay, right now, as it sets right now, we have had 448 gifted memberships. We are 52 from 500 gifted memberships. 448. Oh my goodness. What is happening? There's Hayden earlier. He said it's more than 143 memberships, bro. Way more. You're right about that, Hayden. You were right about that. God. Mike Hill just proving that Geeks and Gamers will be going broke in 2023. Yes. Somebody said that. Somebody said Geeks and Gamers is going broke in 2023. Some fucking hater of mine. The ghost of Freddie Mercury's immune system. I got that one. Got that one. Mark Schaefer had his one gift. I got that one. Dominic! After intense study, I've determined that I got that one. What up, Dominic? And Dominic dropped 50 gifted memberships earlier, too. Good Lord, man. The whole chat's going to be green. As is Wonky Eyebrow. Make Drunk Cobra Theory great again. Shout out to Drunk 3PO. Blue Eyed Scorpio, I'm balding. Tips on how to handle hair loss. Blue Eyed Scorpio and Gung Ho Mac and Viper Chief kind of, they compete with who can meme the most and troll me the most. Red Tigress gifted 5 gifted memberships as well. Red Tigress gifted 5 earlier. Oh my goodness, man. You guys are amazing. Cassius just gifted 5 more. We're up to 453. Whew. Wow. My goodness, man. Nothing makes me happier than where's it at? Where's it at? Right. Not that 453. You're right about that. This right here makes me so happy. I love seeing the chat go fast. I love seeing activity. I love having people passionate. I love excitement. I love when something happens. Like, do you know one of the main reasons I like seeing the chat react? So that's why I do stuff like this, because I know the chat is going to go crazy as soon as I do it. Okay, here we go. Damn! Now watch the chat. Watch the chat. Swig of water for the chat. Oh man, it's so good. It never gets old. One more time, just for the hell of it.
Damn!
Oh my god. Oh man, so good. I think we had more gifted memberships. Eddie P just dropped 10 gifted memberships. I got Cassius. I got that one. So we're up to 464 now. My goodness. Glee Man becomes a new member. Arcella says, I have finally now become a member. I can now leave and harass Ryan. Oh my goodness, man. What the hell is happening? Amazing, amazing stuff. Dominic, there's Dominic's 50 gifted memberships a little while ago. Dominic has dropped so many gifted memberships on Geeks and Gamers Play. It's crazy. The funny thing is, Dominic's never gifted on the main Geeks and Gamers channel. He used to troll me, though, over this. He used to troll me over the fact that we did have gifted memberships on the main Geeks and Gamers channel. Then he never came and actually dropped any, but he dropped like a ton, like hundreds on the Geeks and Gamers Play channel. And I respect it. I respect it. I 100% respect. Moral objection. Just need to say it. If he gets in again, they will stop at nothing to ruin him and us. You better be ready to organize and fight in real life. Either way, 2024 turns out. I agree with you. I agree. It's going to get really, really ugly. Really ugly. We're almost at 1,000 likes, so smash the melee button. Keep CobraCast IRL rocking and rolling. Holy crap. Let's see. Bean T says they want a reaction from Trump supporters. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Jared Armstrong can't get a fair trial anywhere. Case would have to get thrown out. Yes. If you're talking about Trump. Let's see. Dean H gifted a D-Day Cobra. Keep saying Geeks and Gamers. The D-Day Cobra membership. 465, boys. 465. 35 from 500. Dexter, I see your comment, Dexter. I got to go highlight that. Hang on. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I see your comment, Dexter. Where did it go? There we go. Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember that? Does anybody know that lore right there? Curious if anybody knows that lore. That's some old school Geeks and Gamers lore right there. Swig of water for the working man. So what he's talking about is, I know old school people will remember. So when I first started making videos on Geeks and Gamers, I streamed from my phone. I think all the way up, I can't remember, man. Like over 100 and something thousand subscribers before I actually started doing stuff on a computer. So I did everything. I recorded on my phone. I edited on my phone. I uploaded from my phone. I live streamed from my phone. I did everything from my phone. Everything. And so it got to a point where as the channel was growing, because when I first started streaming, I mean, I think I might have got a few hundred people watching my streams, which was amazing. I never imagined I would have 10 people watch my streams, much less a couple of hundred, and slowly build the numbers up. And if I would stream for a while, we'd eventually get to 1,000 likes. But on my Android device, every single time that a stream would hit 1,000 likes, it would crash the stream. Every single time. And I couldn't figure it out at first. Like the stream would just crash. And this crashed a lot. And then I figured it out. I'm like, as soon as we hit 1,000 likes on my Android device, which was a Google Pixel at the time, even though my main phone's always been a Note, but the Google Pixel had a really good camera, so I had two phones. So it would crash the stream at 1,000 likes every single time. All right. And I couldn't figure it out. So then I got rid of the Pixel and I got a different Note. So I got another Note so that I could stream from the Note, but the Note would crash at 1,000 likes. And so we would be streaming and we'd have a good conversation going and we would get up to like 800 likes. I'm like, hey guys, don't like the video because if you like it, then it's going to crash my stream and I'm not done talking. So we would have to like, people would like it all the way up to like 950 and then it would go back down. It would go back up. It was retarded. It was so stupid. So I went and I'm not an iPhone fan at all. I don't like iPhones, but because the Android thing was such a problem, I was like, well, let me go get an iPhone and see if it crashes with an iPhone. Got an iPhone, 1,000 likes. It didn't crash with an iPhone. The problem is I hate iPhones. So even with the iPhone working, I wasn't willing to even keep an iPhone as a secondary phone. But eventually it got worked out. But at one point in time, I was streaming and I got the audience to downvote me to 1,000 dislikes just to see if the 1,000 dislikes would crash the stream. And it wouldn't. The 1,000 dislikes wouldn't crash it, but the 1,000 likes did. So that's the lore right there. That's the lore. Old school lore. Oh, this is an excuse for buying into Apple. I couldn't do it. Get out of here, Jed. No, Jed, I don't accept that. I don't accept. No, I don't accept that. You're fired now. I'm kidding.
All right.
Say hello to Jed. Jay Hailstorm's here too, but they're in the back. They're helping me.
I also have an iPhone.
God damn it.
See, we know what's up. A lot of the girls have them too. iPhone is where it's at.
You just said it. You just said it. A lot of the girls have them, and that's it. Because you know why? You having iPhones.
Oh my God. I am never going to financially recover from this.
All right, who's our beard of shame tonight, guys?
Manhattan District Attorney is my vote.
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. So, is his name Alvin Bragg? Is that it?
Yep.
All right. I think chat. I mean, come on. That's got to be it, right? That's got to be it. So, I think so. The chat, ask the chat yes or no on that one. I guess I'm the one that has to, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be, guys. The guy literally invented he changed the definition of the law so he can indict Trump. It's got to be the beard of shame. This might be the most obvious beard of shame ever. Even though, what is he even? I don't even know what he looks like. So, but honestly, our first image of him should be the beard of shame. That would be perfect right there. So, all right, guys, see you backstage, and then Fortnite after that. All right, so yep, yeah, 100%. And I don't appreciate Dan Vass being in my chat earlier, trying to get Rolo to stop watching me so that they can go play Fortnite. I don't like that at all. I don't like Dan. So, Hayden says this is 100% trying to spark a second January 6th. Absolutely. Zanaximus, reminder to everyone who is not already a member to toggle the missed this is Zanaximus. Okay, so Zanaximus says reminder to everyone who is not already a member to toggle the option in the live chat to allow gifts on a gift drop to become a recipient. So again, one more time, reminder to everyone who is not already a member to toggle the option in live chat to allow gifts on the gift drop to become a recipient. Thank you, Zanaximus. Slagless says this is bait to get right-wing boomers to act like BLM did in the Summer of Love. You are so right about that. You're so right. Please don't fall for this, people. Do not fall for this, because that's what they are trying to do. They are trying to make you out to be what the BLM riots were. Kevin just dropped 20 more. Kevin just dropped 20 more. Oh my gosh. We are now. Kevin just dropped 20 more again. We're over 500. We're over 500. Hayden and Kevin and Alice, all of you, what is going on? This is insane. And I love how you guys, like, as soon as, like, you gave people time that didn't know, and now, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. I love to see a crazy active chat. And I think that's really one of the real reasons that pissed me off. One of the many reasons that the Tim Pool shutting down the chat, because it's like having an active chat, having that much life, having that much, passion out there, regardless as to what they're saying. Like, I remember the night the whole Zack Snyder thing happened, when, the whole charity event and all that shit. We went live that night on Geeks and Gamers, and we had like 8,000 people watching us. The chat was a complete dumpster fire. There were people that were mad at me. There were people that were supportive of me. There were people that were mad at Zack Snyder. There were Zack Snyder fans that were supportive of Zack. You had people stream sniping me. You had people screaming to get on stream. It was a crazy shit show in the chat that night. It was wild. And but I like seeing, like, there was passion. People were passionate for various amount of reasons, and that's what you're going to get. Sometimes you're going to get a lot of passion from the chat when something like that happens. And it's so I love seeing it. I love it. And so this chat has been insane tonight. The Snake Pit has been absolutely on fire. Absolutely on fire. I think Hayden sent a super chat. I'm going to stream to Hayden's more recent super chat because he said something funny. Let me see if I can find it, because I haven't read it out loud yet. I saw it go by. Yeah, here it is, Hayden. All right, Hayden says, this whole show is supers and membership gifts. Talk about something, Jeremy. Laughing my ass off. I know, man. What am I supposed to do? And then Hayden for 20 says, Tuesday night's main event will become the next FNT. CobraCast IRL become the next Tim Pool Daily Show. All will surpass Timcast IRL and maybe even Holo. What is that? Holo Live VTubers. Okay, VTubers. Top 20 super chatted live channels. Yeah, I mean, that is. This is where people have to realize something, okay? And I think people even on my team, and definitely people in my little world here, all right? We talk about, like, not being disrespectful of, geek culture, because it's a big money thing, and money is important, and culture is important, and the people out there supporting this. You guys don't understand how big VTubing is. VTubing is insane. VTubing is massive. There's a lot of money in VTubing. There's a lot of people that support with their money in VTubing. So when you go disrespecting VTubing, you are destroying any opportunity to have a profound impact beyond what you have. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I mean, people just don't get it. And again, it's a really kind of boomerish mentality to not understand VTubing and how big it is. VTubing, I think that, like, yeah, as Hayden said, top 20 super chatted live channels. They're all VTubers. All of them. And so people need to, you got to respect it. It's almost like anime and manga. For the longest time, a lot of people would disrespect anime and manga. Anime and manga is huge. That's why Geeks and Gamers has an anime channel called Weebs and Waifus. Ivan Ortega does a great job over there. It's really big, and people need to recognize it. So stop being like, just because you don't understand it doesn't mean there's something wrong with it. And VTubing on the surface probably seems a little weird at first, and that's fine. I get that. But the numbers speak for themselves. VTubing is massive. Massive. So, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying I'm an expert on it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So, like, VTubing is like, I don't know how to explain it really. I mean, I know Krista has a VTuber set up. She did some of that stuff on her channel before, but it's just basically like one of these animated. It's a person that's animated. So essentially, I would have, let's just hypothetically take my D-Day Cobra skull logo, okay, and let's just create a cartoon image of that, an animated image of that, and it's essentially me talking to the camera, but my mouth and my mannerisms are going to move as the animated character. That's what VTubing does. That's what VTubers do. It's huge. It's basically AI, essentially, is what it is. So I don't think you're gonna see me VTubing anytime soon, but I respect it. I remember a line from, shockingly enough, all of the white leftists out there, they say I'm racist, but one of my favorite rapper of all time is Tupac, and I grew up listening to Tupac's music. And Tupac, on his album Machiavelli, which came out after he passed away, I gotta sneeze real quick. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. But I may have to sneeze again. We'll see. I'm gonna try to hold it. I hate sneezing. Damn it. All right. I think we're good now. Swig of water. Okay. I think we're back now. Okay. Anyway, Tupac, Tupac died in 96 after he was shot. He was in the hospital for like seven or 8 days before he passed away. But he had a song on his Machiavelli album, which came out after he died, and it was called Crazy. And it's one of my favorite Tupac songs. I love it. But in the song, he essentially just talking about his music and how a lot of politicians are trying to ban his music and censor him and all that. And it's a simple line. Don't have to bump this, but please respect it. And I think that's a very simple way of looking at it. You don't have to bump it, but please respect it. You don't have to listen to, nerd culture channels or whatever, but just respect it. You don't have to like VTuber channels, but just respect it. Because ultimately, what this all comes down to, and all of this, the bigger thing here is, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe. I don't care who you fuck. I don't care. I just want leftists to be destroyed. And when I mean destroyed is, I don't mean like, physical or anything like that. I just want them to be able to scream about all the stuff they want to scream about in their little bitty corner, because they are literally the smallest minority. And the problem is that they have too much influence right now in culture. They have way too much, especially because they are the minority. This group of people that run around about identity politics and all of that, they are the minority. They are the minority of people. And I don't mean that in a racial sense or anything. I mean in the fact that you're a crazy fucking lunatic that defines everything off of race and gender and sexual orientation. And normal people are not like that. They're just not. I never cared about anybody's race or gender or sexual orientation until the left decided to define every single person's humanity from these traits. Never cared. Didn't bother me. One of my favorite musicians of all time is Elton John. He's gay as fuck. I don't care. I love the man's music. It doesn't matter to me who you sleep with. Most of your favorite, musicians, some of these guys get into some wild shit, okay? I mean, who cares, right? Just make good music, be a badass. I don't give, what you're doing in the bedroom doesn't matter to me. What you're doing out on tour doesn't matter to me, And so the left has decided, though, that you and me and every single human on the planet has to be defined off what they do in the bedroom. Ain't nobody's business. And normal people don't care about these things. Normal people don't care. So if you're not a crazy leftist, then you're on my side. That's how I look at it. You don't have to love Trump. You don't have to, you don't have to be anything like me in terms of my view on direct politics or movies or video games or whatever. If you're just not a psychopathic leftist, you're on my side. It's a pretty easy kind of, it's a pretty wide ranging net that I have there. Okay. I'm pretty open to listening and talking to almost anyone except crazy leftists. What do I believe? I believe people should not be defined off of race, gender, and sexual orientation. I don't think you should be sexualizing kids. I don't think you should be having drag shows with grown-ass fucking men dressed as women dancing and twerking for 8-year-olds. I don't believe that. I think Cuties is the biggest piece of shit that I've ever seen. And if you defend that in any way, shape, or form, you are not my friend. You are not on the same side as me. That's what I believe. So, not too crazy, not asking for a lot. Okay? But yeah, that's a pretty definitive line. If you defend Cuties, you and me are not on the same side of anything in any way, shape, or form. Let me keep going here. Let me keep going. Did we get more? We're up to 511 new members. What is going on right now? Oh my gosh. By the way, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but we are going to have Stuttering Craig of Side Scrollers on Tuesday night's main event. This Tuesday. Now, Craig kind of broke the internet yesterday by having DSP on. He had DSP on, him and Adam Krigler, and it was a legendary moment in internet history. Legendary moment in internet history. And Keemstar ended up coming on that stream as well, confronting DSP. So, yes, it was awesome. So, Stuttering Craig will be on Tuesday night's main event this Tuesday. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be awesome. All right, where are we at? You guys have overwhelmed me tonight. This is unbelievable. I see you, West Britannicus. I gotta catch up on some of these, and I want to keep talking about some stuff. 500 gifted members tonight. 500. Unbelievable. Link for DSP. I'm sure the mods can find the link to that Side Scrollers podcast the other day. It was really good. Slagalust. Oh, I got that one. East Coast Toasted Boy, don't worry. It was mostly peaceful rebellion. 7JC Diva. Imagine if this was Obama. Would they arrest him and charge him the same way they are doing to Trump? I don't think so. This is another psyop. 100%. 100%. Stacy S. What's up, Stacy? Becomes a new member. Thank you. Eli Saul. What's up, Eli Saul? Alvin Bragg is a garbage DA who gives no consequences to these low-life criminals in New York City. This is just going to motivate the base even more. Absolutely. Dominic says, please comment on Purdue's loss. That is all. So Ryan, I'm assuming, is crying right now, which he deserves to cry. I'm glad that his Purdue Boilermakers lost tonight. Haven't talked to him about it, but he tweeted about it earlier. So I'm assuming he's crying himself to sleep, and that makes me very, very happy. So that's all. I mean, I don't have a vested interest in the NCAA tournament. I don't watch college basketball that much, but I'm happy when Ryan is upset, which is literally all the time, but this just makes him a little more upset. So, oh, he put the video out? Okay, put a video out. Jester, what up, Jester? I'm in a setup hopes of an instant. Let's see, hang on. It's a setup in hopes of an incident to screw to a. Oh, 100%. Like all of this Trump indictment stuff is Trump is 100% right. It's not, they're not coming after him. They're coming after you. They're coming after me. They're coming after us. They're coming after everybody. And Trump is in the way. It's all meant. This is another bullshit January 6th moment. That's what this is. Bluegrass Berserker. Indictment is nothing but smoke and mirrors. Still can't prove nothing. And not to mention, basically, everyone involved in Stormy has been exposed. Absolutely. Tony Robinson. Andrew Tate put it best. First, they kill you. Then they arrest you. If that doesn't work, oh, you mess it up. So first, they cancel you. You said kill you. But he says, First, they cancel you, then they arrest you. If that doesn't work, they kill you. The indictment is not good. Trump's life will be on the line when this case falls apart. Yes, 100%. And I'm still not like this whole Andrew Tate thing is pretty damn disgusting and scary too, man. What did Andrew Tate do? Just show us. Give us some evidence. And I don't think they have any evidence. But they're keeping him locked up because he has too much influence. Worst thing you can have is influence. I don't know how to say your name. It's XUHLE. $20. Really, Jeremy, if they do arrest Trump, they better hope that the pendulum swings both ways. But we have actually reasons to arrest those on the other side of the aisle. Yes, 100%. I think we're definitely going to see. I think my gut feeling right now is that we're going to see Trump in handcuffs. I just, that's what my gut feeling believes. And obviously he doesn't deserve it. But my gut feeling is that we're actually going to see this man in handcuffs. That's what I think. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But at the same time, if they do it, then it's just going to guarantee 2024 victory. Because it's much ado about nothing. It's a nothing burger. It's another nothing burger. Matter of fact, you know what? I have a picture. I have a picture of Trump. If he comes out of jail, I have a picture. This is going to be Donald Trump. If they arrest Trump, I have a picture of what the 2024 campaign is going to look like. You guys ready for this one? If they arrest Trump, this is what 2024 Trump is going to look like right here. You guys ready? Here it goes. Chat's going to love this. This is what Trump is going to look like in 2024. Boom. Boys, get ready. Get ready because it's going to get wild. It's going to get wild. Trump ain't going to be fucking around. Go ahead and arrest this man. And he is going to be furious. It's going to be on a war path. So we'll see. We will see. Prison muscles. Prison muscles. That's really good. That was really good. So yeah, we'll see, man. But this is gonna get ugly. This is gonna get ugly. All right, let's see. Lying dog face pony soldier for $1.99. Thumbs up. East Coast Toasty Boy, Trump is still 45. We don't have a 46 president yet. Whoever comes after Trump will be 46, not Biden. We all know they cheated. Fuck Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Jace, the pop culture vandal, changing the rules in real time equals actual fascism. We got Dark Obsidian with those 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Saltine76 says Trump needs to hire Bannon back. I thought Bannon was pretty good. I'm not Steve Bannon's okay. I got no problems with Steve Bannon, and I think he did good stuff for Trump. So yeah, I hear you on that. So Allison Blunderland with the 10 gifts, and then Kevin with the 50, and then Torchwood Gal says you need to interview Tom McDonald. I would love to interview Tom McDonald. I'm not going to say or tell you I'm an expert on his music, but from what I've heard, I've loved, and he's based as hell, and we need more people like him. And I'm glad they didn't back down to Eminem, because he clearly, like, as a rapper, you got to respect Eminem. And I respected Eminem. I've always liked Eminem until he tried to go after Trump. Trump's actually the first person that's actually defeated Eminem. Shockingly enough. Like, look at this right here. So we're used to Eminem being, let's see. We're used to Eminem being like the guy that everybody else is kind of going after. And then this happened. Hang on, let's see. Right here. Look at this. So this is the power of Donald Trump. Now, I love old school Eminem. fucking love old school Eminem. I mean, I even like some of his more cringier albums, but then he went after Trump. But Donald Trump is the first person to ever defeat Eminem. And it's because Trump wouldn't even respond to him. Look at this right here. Look at this headline. Eminem extremely angry. Trump hasn't returned shade. He's not paying attention to me. Trump just destroyed him because he didn't even acknowledge him. Eminem crying because Trump ignored him. I mean, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Eminem is the baddest dude in the game. Okay. He's destroyed everybody that everybody, he has all these rappers chirping at him, you know, trying to use him to be their guy. He makes this cringe freestyle rap on Trump. And Trump just wouldn't even acknowledge his existence. And then Eminem had to sound like one of the haters that are cut, all of his haters, and starts crying because Trump wouldn't even say anything about him. This is pathetic. This is the day that I had lost all respect for Eminem. When this happened, I'm like, he's done. He has TDS. It's over. Eminem is no longer the guy. No longer the guy. With that said, Tom McDonald is doing good stuff. And, you know, I do like him. I do like him a lot. But, yeah, Eminem, beta cucked by Trump. Let's see. Rocket Sauce says conservatives got to stop boxing and learn MMA. Yes. There's Hayden with 50 gifted memberships earlier. Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier with 50 gifted memberships. There's Arcella. I got that one. Zenny Biscuit. Have you heard of Tom McDonald's new song, or have you heard Tom McDonald's new song with John Rich? I love it. Been a John Rich fan for years, and I really like Tom's stuff. I have not heard that one, but I'll have to check it out now. I like John Rich and I like Tom McDonald, so I'll check that out. Allison Blunderland, 10 D-Day Cobra memberships. Chris Stalling, 10 D-Day Cobra memberships. Juice Skate Loose, hail Cobra. Hail right back at you. Sophie for 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Kim Clements with 10 D-Day Cobra memberships. Hayden with your TNME will be the new FNT. I want to read that one more time because I think this is cool. This is cool. All right. So Tuesday night's main event will be the second FNT. CobraCast will be the next Tim Pool Daily show. Eventually, all these shows will compete with Timcast IRL, maybe even some of the VTubers. I appreciate that, Hayden. I really do. I mean, I know that you said that one earlier and I read it earlier, but Arcella says they're gifting memberships until I get one. I hope I never get one at this point. Spam away. Well, you finally got one. Finally got one, Christopher. Joe C. Pure Blood. It's all a ploy to cause riots. Breaking federal law enforcement, preparing for mass chaos with potential Trump indictment, updated March 17th, 2023. I'm telling you, man. I hope people learn from January 6th. I really, really do. I really hope they learn from January 6th because that's what this is all meant to be. They are trying to test you. They are trying to test you. Real quick before we move on, I need to promote this. Number one, there's 2 things I got to promote. Geeks and Gamers will be at MegaCon April 1st. We are going to have a panel on Saturday at 2:30. I will be there. Ryan will be there. Jay will be there. Krista will be there. Steph will be there. And many others. Lock the Low Latinos, Hollywood Scholar. The list goes on and on. Everybody who's in the area, it's going to be a huge panel for us. So I hope you guys can make it out there. We really look forward to seeing all of you there. MegaCon, Saturday, April 1st at 2:30. So make sure you're there. That is going to be awesome. Secondly, this is a big one right here, and I got to promote this more. Meta PCs. Geeks and Gamers has partnered with Meta PCs, and we have our own promo code. So if you are interested in a badass PC, you can get a custom or a pre-built PC. Meta PCs are based as hell. They don't care about me being a Trump supporter. They don't care what jokes we say. They're not going to cancel us. and I'm really looking forward to working with them. So mods are going to drop links to Meta PCs. If you're interested in that, please go over there, use the promo code GEEKS, and get yourself a badass PC. I'm really, really excited about this. I mean, it's just crazy how cool they are. So they're great people over there. So I just wanted to get that out of the way really quick and let you guys know. So MegaCon, make sure you come check us out at MegaCon for sure. And I look forward to seeing a lot of you out there. It's going to be awesome. Orlando. Yes, Stacy, Orlando. Judacon member message. The chat keeps re-upping my membership. Hail to the chat. Hail to the Cobra crew. Thank you, Judacon. Rocket Sauce says, I super chatted just now and it never showed. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, you said conservatives got to stop boxing and learn MMA. So I did catch that one. Mav Dick. First vid from you was your Far Cry. Wait, hang on. First vid from you was your Far Cry 5 review. Did I review it? Or did I just talk about it? I don't think I reviewed it, did I? But I know I talked about Far Cry 5. Dominic, I made a super chat about commenting on Purdue's win. You didn't comment on it. Your Tim Pool squared. Oh, the shade. Oh, Dominic. Dominic just, oh, he hurt me. He hurt me. All right, Dominic. This one's for me because I missed your super chat. And I did roast Ryan, but this one's going to be for me.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I took the roasting. I took it. You're good, Dominic. Digital Demonic Davros becomes a member. Dark Obsidian becomes a member. Hayden. Oh, yeah. So, Hayden, did you know you sent the same one twice? You sent $220. The second one had the parentheses, the top 20 super chatted live channels. Just wanted you to know that, brother. Appreciate you. Just another guy. Money goes to Jeremy, but this chat is wild. Y'all hilarious. Yes, the snake pit is wild. You gotta love it. Doc Holliday, and don't forget to tell the newbies about the greatest president of my lifetime, Donald J. Trump, the 45th president of the United States of America. Red Tigress gifting 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. As is Wonky Eyebrow. Chat means you have fans. No chat, no stream. You said it. Gangstalker, 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Greedo got you. I'm Greedo Gaming. Hail the snake pit. Hell yes, that's awesome. Chef Nick Nero, this is weird. So my Instagram account asked me to take a survey. Every question was about the vax and if I see things on Instagram that make me think it's bad or not to take it. It's the weirdest thing. That is weird, but not surprising because Instagram is ran by Facebook. There's Cassius. Thank you for the 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. B.A. Turner. Let's see. Sign up for Vigilantes Creed on IGG. Hail, Jeremy. Any chance you could show everyone my Indiegogo pre-launch? It's some great Comicsgate comic novel content. Non-PC sci-fi action filled with Lovecraftian vibes. Thanks, man. Let's see. Whatchamacallit? Jed or J Hellstorm. B.A. Turner, let's see. So it's got Vigilantes Creed on IGG, Indiegogo. Look that up. Let's see if we can drop some links in the chat for everybody to go check that out. Good luck on your project, brother. Troy News. I used to watch Tim since Adam. When Adam left, I would watch every now and then. But after that nonsense he pulled with the lying at 304, I lost all respect. Pure disgust. Stay true, brother. Or stay true, brother. Stay true. Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, like I said, my goal was never to say, hey, stop watching Tim Pool and come watch me. Never was never, ever, ever was my intent. It never will be my intent. I'm a firm believer that YouTube is big enough for everybody. I will never, ever be jealous of another YouTuber, ever. I'll learn from people that start doing good things. I learn from them because ultimately I heard Mr. Beast say this. Mr. Beast said that replace the word algorithm with audience. The audience likes my video. The audience reacted to that video. Oh, the audience. It picked up with the audience because that's essentially what it is. And I get that there's some nuance to that. So, but at the end of the day, you have to look at this as we work for the chat. We work for the people. That's who we work for. We don't work for corporations. I worked retail for a long time. I know how bad it is. I know how broken the system is. And that's not what we do here. We work for the people. Now, there is still some algorithm jankiness that goes along with it, and I get that. But ultimately, I see people like Gary or Josiah or Ryan, and I see what they're doing. Do I get jealous? No. First of all, I'm obviously proud of my friends. I'm happy for my friends, but I also learn from my friends. And I learn from other content creators as well. You're never going to see me get jealous of another YouTuber because I feel like we're all on the same team. I feel like every single YouTuber is on the team with me and vice versa. And we're all working against a system of sorts. You know what I mean? But we're also learning from each other and we can bounce things off of each other. And so that's just never going to be something I'm jealous of or something like that. So Tim Pool, for instance, I am not jealous of Tim Pool in any way, shape, or form. I've sarcastically said, of course I'm jealous. He's got 30,000 people watching him. That's just admitting that, yeah, I wish I had 30,000 people watching me, but I'm not jealous of Tim Pool. I'm not jealous of anybody. I'm thankful that I have the opportunity I have to talk with my audience and interact with all of you. I'm happy you want to hear what I have to say. And I'm just going to keep pressing forward. If I never grow, if I never gain another sub, I've already won because I've met all of you. And that's just the reality of the situation. Obviously, you want to grow. You want to get more followers. You want to get more subscribers. But if I never gain another sub from this moment forward, I've won because of all of you. So that's really all it comes down to. Let's see. Alex Schneider says, Jeremy, please shout out my friends. I almost said it. Fucking hell. I almost said it. Whoo! Almost said it. Almost said it. Let's just say it starts. Your friend's name is Nick. I'll just say that. Holy shit. But here's what's funny. That Nick with the last name Kurr, I fell for that in the early days of my YouTube world, where somebody super chatted me. It's like, hey, Jeremy, yeah, my cousin's a big fan of yours and it's his birthday. Can you tell Nick so-and-so happy birthday? And I said it like 3 times, dude. I was like, wait, what? I didn't know it. I can't believe my haters have never clipped that out. What the hell? They'll clip the Last Jedi crap out all day long, but yeah, they'll clip the Last Jedi out all day long, but they didn't clip me saying that. You know what I mean? You motherfucker, you sent a fucking super chat too. It almost got me. Let's see. I saw Stacy. Keep pushing for us, Jeremy. Thank you, Stacy. You've been mega supportive. Really appreciate you. Jeffrey Jackson. I like you, Jeremy. Here's a small bonus for all of your hard work. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. That was funny, though. I almost got busted. You work for the people. I remember when the government used to be that way. I heard that. Say it. Say it. Let me see. Where we at? Alex Schneider, I got that one, or almost. Eddie P with 10 D-Day Cobra memberships. Thank you. Chris Varcella, I have finally now become a member. I can leave and harass Ryan. Glee Man becomes a member. Thank you. 0. So, hi. So, what's going on with Trump? Hadn't heard this yet. So, what's going on and how is your night so far? Had some salmon. Great night for me. Hoping you did too. Well, thank you, 0. Appreciate that. Yeah. So, I kind of covered the Trump stuff. Finally, I kind of got into some of that. And unfortunately, I think it's going to happen, sadly. I guess we're just going to see. But Stacey S says, I was just told by YouTube that if you are on iOS device, you can not purchase gifted subs right now. Oh, really? That sucks, but I just got your $50 super chat, Stacy. Thank you. Dean H gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Dominic says, I heard this rumor that Ryan Kennel is white. I know the look of a YouTuber YouTube filter. His hair is wired and his skin is black. Please share the filters to make him white. Asking for a friend. Did we finally expose Ryan? Look, that's the only reason I was able to get in to see Black Panther on opening weekend, because as you remember, Black Panther, you weren't allowed to go see that if you were a white person on opening weekend. But I have a black friend named Ryan Kennel. So I got in, and I'm black from the waist down. So that's the way I was able to. So we probably accidentally exposed it back then. I didn't mean to. Mike Hill, are you planning to check out the movie about how Tetris started? I think I'm going to check it out. It sounds interesting. Eddie P, love this channel. It let me know there were people who thought like me into the same cultural things. Hail Cobra Crew and the Snake Pit. Thank you. Stephen Orr, no guest. The disrespect is unreal. January Revolt. Dan's probably going to join me for Fortnite, even though I don't like Dan. We'll see. Cassie says, iPhones are made for children and the elderly. Changed my mind. I mean, I agree. Half my audience probably likes iPhones, though. So I just shitted on half my audience. Jeremy Poole showing up, reporting for duty. Kevin with 20 D-Day Cobra memberships. Chris Varcella, give Blue-Eyed Scorpio the beard of shame. His profile picture is the perfect look for it. I thought you were leaving. Now you're back dropping 20s? I'm okay with that. Kevin with 20 gifted memberships again. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. You guys have been just insane tonight. Digital Demonic Davros, longtime watcher, became a member for the Whammon. For the Whammon or the Whammon? Whammon. Jay Hamilton, they are doing this to give a reason to enact martial law. You better watch out, guys. I'm telling you, I don't want to make any direct predictions on what's going to happen. I'm just telling you that their intent is to start something. I firmly believe that. The intent is to start something. And they want you to walk right into this trap. And it happened on January 6th. Don't let it happen again. Because they have nothing on Donald Trump. They have nothing. They're literally having to change the rules in order to indict him. They have nothing. This will not stick. This is to get their photo op that they need. Just let it all play out. Don't create another January 6th. Let me see. Crazy Clown Town gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Good Lord, this is amazing. Chris Varcella, I would know about the chat because I used to mod Uche's live stream that fateful night. Oh yes, that was a wild one. That was rest in peace to Uche, obviously. And yeah, that was that'll live on in Geeks and Gamers lore forever. That whole night with the Zack Snyder situation, and that's just part of it. Eric K at 750 subs, Jeremy will put on a mankini at 750 subscribers. Give me 750 subscribers. Eric K says it's 750 members. Fuck that. As Juggernuts just drops 20 more, so now we're up to 542. No, I will not put on a mankini. I'll bring Camelot on here if we hit 750, and he'll put on a mankini because you know Camelot don't give a damn. So, Hayden for 50. I didn't even see this one. I'm a VTuber supporter, several of them, Japanese, English, and Indonesian. I find them immensely entertaining. They also reach multicultural audiences all over the world. Pick-a-me being booted by Western audience weirdos has upset lots of people. And I'm glad you brought that up, Hayden, because Hayden, I didn't even think about that when I was talking about this earlier, but yeah, Hayden kind of highlighted that situation with me with that VTuber and Hogwarts Legacy. And yeah, that's another element of it, man. Like we have to do our due diligence on these things right now. And I know, like on the outside looking in, it's just like anything else, man. If you heard about anime or manga 5-10 years ago, you probably were like, oh, it's just a bunch of fucking weirdos, bunch of fucking freaks. Because that's just kind of our instinct. You know what I mean? If you're not used to that type of stuff. anime and manga is bigger than you can possibly imagine. I think the same thing is happening with VTubers now, where people they see it and it's just weird to them. It's different to them. So it's this automatic dismissal of it without knowing what's going on with it. And over the next 5 or 10 years, stuff like that, you're probably going to have a much different perspective on it in just a few years. So yeah, I hear you on that. And that's part of the culture. We talk about culture, how important it is. It's just part of the culture. Gerald Armstrong, you got to remember, Jeremy, ASMR videos, girls licking their mics, are very popular as well. Yeah, but I think we know exactly why those are popular. But those aren't actually, we know, well, it's just for jerking off purposes, essentially. Love America for $5 says, please reach out to Donald Trump and invite him on your show. Greatest interview. I mean, I will say that this was about a year ago. I spoke with someone who knows Trump, and I put the idea out there that I was like, if he's going to do a serious run in 2024, so this is before he announced, but obviously I knew he was running. I put it out there and I said, I would love to have the opportunity to interview him if he officially declares. And I would talk to him about the importance of pop culture and the significance of how important it could be for his presidential run. I haven't heard anything back off that direct conversation, but I did put it out there. I did put it out there. Swig of water for the working man. So as this channel grows, opportunities may present themselves. I will say one of my friends who passed away, John Bartolo, had a direct line to Donald Trump Jr. He actually, hang on, let me show you what John Bartolo gave me. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So, whoops, dropped my PlayStation controller. John Bartolo gave me this signed 45 hat. He personally had Trump sign it and gave it to me. He personally had Trump sign that because he knows Trump Jr. And so, yeah, that's awesome right there. So, and yeah, I mean, I think Bartolo probably could have, but I know other people that know him too, but I'm pretty sure John probably could have made that happen for me. Rest in peace to John. And I know he'd be proud of everything we've done here at Geeks and Gamers since he, unfortunately passed. But yeah, I miss that dude every single day. All right. There's a video, all right, that you guys want me to react to. I'm going to have to wrap this up soon, but let's see. Bruce Flash, member for a month. What up, brother? Bruce supporting us over on Locals. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you, buddy. How are you? And I need to get to my P.O. Box in Pensacola and check out that jersey that you sent me. Sophie says, started following Callie Mori, rapper, VTuber, and Iron Mouse. She's a girl who can't leave her house due to an immune disease. She's really funny. Yeah, I'm serious, man. Like, look, Geeks and Gamers is a pop culture, website and brand. And like, I think, like, for us, I think we should probably highlight some VTubers if we could do something to that nature to kind of show people what it's about. And like, that's a great story right there. This girl who can't leave her house due to an immune disease. So she's found a way to become a VTuber. That's really cool. You know what I mean? That's awesome. So little stuff like that, let's see. Lord Plagueis becomes a member. Thank you. Moral objection. Agreed. Don't care what you do in your bed or what rattles your cage as long as you leave kids alone. Absolutely. Gerald Armstrong. Elton John was the entertainment for Rush Limbaugh's wedding. Really? I didn't even know that. But Elton John's awesome. Samurai Vader. What I do in bed is cry myself to sleep. LOL. Aaron Bacon. Have you seen the quartering video posted the 6th leftist meltdown as Donald Trump reinstated on YouTube? 1 minute long on his Twitter. Very funny. Oh, it's probably the meme portion. I'll have to check it out. I have not been on Twitter much in the last few days, to be honest with you. West Britannicus. Hey, Jeremy, jolly good show on FNT earlier. For everyone who has yet to watch the finale of Carnival Row, spare yourself. It's a disaster. Thank you, West. Good to see you. Mike Hill, Russian President Putin has an arrest warrant out for him committing war crimes. Yes, I heard about that earlier too. Hayden says, glad to see Craig coming back. He's an OG YouTuber. Screw Attack Elder is making the comeback. Yeah, I'm really happy. Like, I've watched Screw Attack back in the day. So when Craig reached out to me, I knew exactly who he was. I'm like, what the hell? That's wild. The OG from Screw Attack knows me and knows Geeks and Gamers. I couldn't believe it. Sophie says, should prepare my class for tomorrow. Love the chat. Hey, Sophie, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. The Orange Sea Lion. I'm glad Ryan is sad about Purdue being out. Go Vols. Gotta get through Duke next. Thank you. General Duality. Hail to the Snake Pit. Another gifted sub. Let's go. Yes. East Coast Toasty Boy. I hope they don't handcuff him because I'm worried they might Clinton Epstein him. Maybe that would be the chance they get. I hope they don't get it. I agree completely. I'm just scared that it's actually going to happen. Rain Man, here's $2 to say Maryland is going to roll Tide. Oh, of course. Shout out to you. Dude Man says Slim Shadeless. Absolutely. Allison Blunderland for 10. I still remember the first time I heard the song My Name Is on radio and I loved it. It was funny. Then I heard the explicit version and I laughed even more. Just a shame Eminem sold out now. Yes, it is very, very much. Moral objection, it was funny after he did hate it on Trump. Insane Clown Posse had 3 old diss tracks on him, and they started selling like mad, showing up in my hot sellers. This is the Eminem portion, and yes, Eminem used to be awesome, and now he is a beta. Doey says, laughing at myself, how did I not get one of those memberships? Did you get one yet, Doey? Did you get one yet? Rhino Helix. Even if Trump supporters don't give them what they want in the form of riots, nothing is stopping Antifa BLM from rioting in Trump gear and blaming the right, just like Jan 6th. You are 100% right, unfortunately. And I don't have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for how to battle that. Mike Hill, and when the crowd shows up to MegaCon, there will be a sign posted up by you saying April Fools. Captain Cook says, hail Cobra Crew. Here's not so fun fact number 2. The last Republican district attorney of Manhattan was back in the 1940s. Yeah, that's scary. Vernon Copeland. What's up, Vernon? Becomes a new member. Alice in Blunderland gifted 10 Geeks and Gamers memberships. 10. My goodness. Dean H. Got that one. Where are we at? Here we are. There's Stacy's, there's Hayden. Honestly, I'm ready to go meet the Geeks and Gamers FNT crew and mostly the chat memes IRL. I enjoy hanging out with you guys more than most. If I had internet, I'd play games with you all daily. Hell yeah, Hayden. How you? I hope you're doing well, man. I know you're always working and you're always supporting, and it's greatly appreciated, man. East Coast Toasty Boy, be careful reading this because I like you. This is just for the LOLs. I know a guy named Nick, and too, he makes great chicken nuggets laughing my ass off. Dude 1286 de-googled Android as the best phone. Yes, I mean I'm this is a Note, even though it's a S22 Ultra. It's literally a Note. It has the S Pen and everything, but that's my phone right there. Ian becomes a member. Thank you. Posted a Kamala meme on your CobraCast Twitter post. Chat might like it. Also been watching Geeks and Gamers since the TLJ days. Hail CobraCast. Let's go Bucks. All right, let me see if I can find this, and that would be pretty easy to find. So essentially, here's one thing I want you guys to remember, okay? I want to help the communication between us during streams. So while I always say, like, go to Discord, and by the way, I know you guys, Lost Tales, I think you have a clip of InfoWars video you want me to react to. I'm not going to get to that tonight because we're already over time, but I think I'll probably do something else this weekend because this Trump story is going to build over the weekend. So I definitely want to react to that. But one thing you can do is when I make my post on Twitter about going live with the link, if you guys want to hit the replies with like memes or topics right there too, I think that would help kind of facilitate. Holy shit. That will facilitate some of the conversations. So is this it right here? I'm looking for the Kamala meme right now. Twitter's always okay. Here we go. Here's Kamala. All right. When you lose by 28 points by #1 Kansas, then you walk into the locker room and see this. God, Kamala's so freaking ridiculous. Yeah, unintelligent, unpopular, unelectable. Yes, here we go. I got to show you guys this one. So this is a Cap and Cheese right here. Her cackling is so cringe. It's unbelievable with the short bus right there. Kissing. It's so bad. But look at this right here. I just saw this. What the hell? Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. Holy crap. That is awful. That is creepy, but that is Fauci right there. What the living hell was that? Juggernauts, 20 D-Day Cobra memberships. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. What a sad day. Lance Reddick passes away, and Sam Neill suffered from 3rd stage blood cancer. Yeah. So Lance Reddick was a phenomenal actor. He died suddenly, which is super creepy because he just posted like a video to Twitter like 2 days ago. And now Sam Neill, the great Sam Neill, has 3rd stage blood cancer. Awful to hear these things. Really sad. Allison Blunderland says, hey, Jeremy, just wanted to highlight this new member. Michelle Shannon O'Rourke says, oh, yeah, Michelle, what's up? Would like to give you a quick shout out. Her father who passed away recently. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. I know she's family oriented. So sorry to hear about your father. Much love. Snake Pit. Let Michelle know. Nothing but thoughts and prayers for her and her family. Stacey S says, Jeremy, I think you would like Jimmy Dore. The thing about Jimmy Dore is, and I don't know a lot about him. I know he point blank lied about this Alex Jones story on Tim Pool, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. I know Jim Dore's a very popular guy. So I can't say I know a lot about him, but I'd be willing to look into it for sure. Dominic says, another shout out to our resident person of color. Congratulations to Purdue's win. Ryan Kennel. Dominic is trolling the living hell out of Ryan, and I am here for it. CJ says, hail with the member message. What's up, CJ? Hayden, if you interview Callie, how do you say this? Calliope, Maury, Holo Live, or Iron Mouse, and keep in mind they have personas, it would be epic and an intro into merging cultures. Hey, I'm game for it. I got to learn how to pronounce their names. But yeah, I'm open for that for sure. Jared Armstrong would love to see a Geeks and Gamers WWE 2K23 Royal Rumble match. That'd actually be kind of cool. No lie. That would be kind of cool. Bruce Flash gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Cataloop, is that it? Is it Cataloop? It's the way he spelled it. Hayden said Calliope. Calliope? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Oh, you just call her Callie? Okay, that makes more sense. But thank you, Bruce. 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Archer Blades, Trump should go full Aaron Yeager getting out of jail. Feder Lump, no one is more professional than I. I am a non-commissioned officer, a leader of soldiers. Fucking Feder Lump. Hayden, seen this YouTuber brought up a bunch. Pipkin Pippa would be awesome to have on. She was on Mediker's final stream talking to him. She's based and would be a great guest. If she'll talk to Mediker, she'll talk to me because Mediker's a legend. So, moral objection, 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. Ladies and gentlemen, we are up to. Are you guys ready for the final tally on memberships? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this final tally? This insane final tally. Are you guys ready for this membership tally? As we still have 1,000 people watching as we close in on midnight, and I get ready to go live over on Twitch. The final tally, as it is right now, anyway, we are not at 600. We're close to 600. We're at 552. 552. My goodness. Moral objection. Did I get that one? 5 D-Day Cobra members. I got that one. Okay. Vane Games. This week's been crazy. Went from planning to be homeless to pre-approved for a mortgage loan. Check my post in Snake Pit Discord. It's about the 9/11 talk last week. Hell, well, congratulations. Congratulations, man. That's crazy. That's a wild roller coaster ride right there. Jennifer Douglas says, Callie is awesome. Many VTubers are also gamers, so another option for collaborating maybe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Callie, as in Calliope, Maury. Calliope was Hades' daughter, was Kratos' daughter in the... Okay, then there we go. That makes a lot more sense to me now. Okay. That makes a lot more sense to me now. Thank you, Hayden. Now you're making it make sense for me. So yes, we do have the beard of shame, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the beard of shame. Are you guys ready for tonight's beard of shame? Are you guys ready? Now, I think this is one of the most deserving beard of shames we've had. Let's see. What's the Snake Pit Discord? Guys, got to drop the Snake Pit Discord. Got to mods. Got to drop that Snake Pit Discord. Okay, so as we are closing up, I see the beards are already in there. Let's see. Watch Trash Taste. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Dom H, instead of playing Fortnite tonight, you should go ahead and confront Ryan and his tough Purdue loss. Well, he's not here, so I know there's misconceptions about everybody living here and all that. That's not really the case. We are working here, and some people stay here when they need to. But I'll see him tomorrow. Gung Ho Mac, can I unmembership? Chris Varcella, great fun stream. I love you, Jeremy, Snake Pit, and Ryan Kinnell. All right, are you guys ready for tonight's beard of shame? This is one of the most deserving beards of shame, easily, because of what is being rumored to happen with Donald J. Trump, the 45th president of the United States and the greatest president of my lifetime. So without further ado, I give to you tonight's beard of shame.
Yeah. Fuck you. Elizabeth. Heartfelt.
It's very fitting right there. So I've never seen this guy. And so this is the first time that I've seen him. And this is my only image of him. This is all I know this guy of now. So I'm okay with that. Swig of water to the working man. Okay. So, so there you go. Tonight's beard of shame winner is Alvin Bragg. Where's the name at? Right there. Alvin Bragg, Manhattan District Attorney. There we go. So there you have it. What a piece of shit this guy is. What a piece of garbage. A horrible person. Celluloid Dream. Tell Ryan he's a fig. I really appreciate you guys. Like, seriously, tonight, overwhelming. I don't know what to say. 552 gifted memberships tonight. Well, not all of them are gifted. A few of them were, done by others, but generally most of those, I'd say like 97% of those were gifted. Dowie says, Jeremy, get liberal hive mind on CobraCast. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say other than thank you. Thank you for believing in this show, making this show a thing, because you did. And I don't know what I'd do without all of you. So CobraCast, T-Day Cobra, this channel will continue to open up more opportunities creatively for me to make the Geeks and Gamers channel into what I ultimately have always wanted it to be, because that's what Geeks and Gamers was always supposed to be. It was not about me, but about Geeks and Gamers. So that doesn't mean I'm not going to be there. I'm still there. I'm there every day, Monday through Friday, to do the daily live stream with Ryan. We're covering pop culture topics over there. We're going to get more video game stuff worked in. And so that's going to be great. And I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Drunk 3PO. Make sure you guys support my bro, Drunk 3PO, over on Indiegogo. Looking forward to seeing what the final number is. He's up to $63,000, if I'm not mistaken. Evil Wolf becomes a new member. Thank you. CJ says, I'm more invested in who will win Beard of Shame than the Oscars or the MVP trophy. Good Lord. You know what? We have to have a better system, and we'll work on a better system to kind of figure out the Beard of Shame deal. Because the problem is I need to make it to where the mods can actually make a poll, so I don't have to do the polls, because that's a distraction from me, entertaining all of you. So, but yeah, I thank you all. Like, I swear to God, it's true. But every time I go live, I wonder if anybody's going to watch. That might sound crazy to some people, considering I'm on streams with 15 to 20,000 people. Tuesday night's main event has 5,000 people watching between Rumble and YouTube. Our daily live stream gets a couple thousand people watching, and that was unannounced. But I'm like, even when going to MegaCon, we got MegaCon coming. I have no idea if anybody's gonna show up to the panel. I have no idea. I'm scared to death nobody's gonna show up. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for each and every person that we have. So if you're one person that shows up to that panel, I'm gonna be excited, because I hope I'm just like, God, is anybody gonna show up? So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. I'm going to go live here on D-Day Cobra Twitch here in about 15 minutes. And that'll be the fourth stream of the day. My goodness, man. Amazing stream. I did not expect this. Not a single just come over. I know a lot of people don't like Twitch. I totally understand that. Just come over if you want to just watch. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to send bits. I don't have to do anything. I'm just there. It's a laid back thing. I just like to entertain. I hope you guys enjoy it. That's all that matters to me, is you guys are entertained. Eric K, I am here every CobraCast, and I do not watch or listen. Eric K, our super mod, as always. But yes, thank you so much. All the gifted memberships. I don't deserve it. I don't know why. You guys are so supportive, but I greatly appreciate it, and I'll try my best to keep making you proud. Lost Tales, I will look at reacting to that video this weekend potentially. I'll probably do a surprise CobraCast sometime this weekend, just to catch up with all of you, because I know there's not a lot of content on the weekends, and so if I can give you a few hours something to entertain, I will be more than happy to do that. So I don't have a date or a time on that yet, because we do have a project. We have an event we got to be at Saturday night, Geeks and Gamers. So probably sometime Sunday potentially. So other than that, thank you all. I appreciate you more than you know. Have a great night, and I will talk to all of you a little bit later. Bye, everyone.